Watch me dance, dance the night away.
It is one of the more popular stops at the Minnesota State Fair. Talking about the DNR building, we want to check in with our Pauline Lee, who joins us live to show us what you can experience as you stop by for your next visit. And you've got, you came ready to go, Pauline. You're going to fight some fires.
I'm feeling official, AJ. Yes, I'm almost dressed. We're learning about wildland firefighters today and all of the important work that they do here at the DNR booth. So I've got Karen here, wildfire prevention specialist at the DNR. Hello, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I'm feeling official. I'm almost dressed. So
Yes.
What else do I need?
Yeah, you've got your Nomex, which is your
Yes.
fire-resistant clothing on.
Yep.
Your wildfire helmet.
Yep.
Normally you'd wear these
Clearly
really
not
tall leather
sandals.
boots.
Nope, I have sandals on, but
We're
nope.
going to make sure we have all of our personal protective gear. So glasses, helmet.
All right.
We wear leather gloves
Okay.
in the field to protect our hands from burns, scratches, any other types of injuries. And then when we're working on a fire, when we're out in the field, we are always carrying our fire line pack.
Okay.
So the fire line pack carries...
Okay, I was not ready for that. It's very heavy. What is in this?
Yeah, it carries everything you need, like for your whole shift in the day. So it has a gallon to a gallon and a half of drinking water, your lunch, your snacks, and sometimes lunches out in a remote area might be a meal ready to eat, an MRE.
Yeah.
And then you have extra batteries, a headlamp, first aid kit.
Yeah.
Anything else that you need for that day. So it kind of depends on where you're working, what type of conditions or environment you're working in. You might need extra layers, a hat to help keep you warm, because we're working everywhere from March, when it might be 30 degrees, up to like 100 degrees, or out west or down in Texas where it's even hotter.
Now, it's very important, like this time of year, to talk about fire danger, especially with our drought right now in Minnesota.
Yeah, we've had drought conditions kind of layering on top of each other throughout the summer. We have had some precipitation kind of here or there, keeping us pretty moderate, but as we transition into fall, when the vegetation starts drying out, for example, when we get our first like hard freeze of the season, there's going to be a lot of fuel, a lot of grasses and vegetation that are dried out and available for fire to kind of catch and spread.
Yeah.
So we're going to be keeping our eyes out for that. And this weekend, especially when it's going to forecasted to be really high, it's really dry, it's really windy today, for example, we want to be extra careful, making sure our campfires or any fires are out cold.
And you look at right now, I mean, these are some of the price tags of some of the most, significant wildfires that we've experienced in recent years. That's why fire danger, fire safety is so important.
Yeah, it takes a lot of resources in order to suppress a wildfire. So especially too, if you see a wildfire, call 911 right away. The faster we can get to it, the safer everyone is, and the more likely we can put it out. But yeah, depending on what the season is like, just, those fires can really spread quickly.
Yeah. Back to my outfit right now. I do have to say, this is very different from the firefighters that we normally see maybe fighting a house fire or a building fire or things like that. And there's a reason for that.
Yeah, so we're, out kind of in a lot of different conditions, harsh conditions out in the field. So we might be anywhere from the Boundary Waters canoe area to some of our staff that are out in Montana in the mountains right now. So we have our gear kind of designed specifically for that type of environment instead of more structure fire.
Got it. Okay, so there's one more thing that we haven't done yet. That is this right here.
Yes, so the fire shelter is something that's always in your pack, which is why we always carry our pack.
There.
It's down here at the bottom. So if something were to happen, you would drop your pack.
Oh, I got to drop it.
Yep, you drop your pack.
Okay.
Grab your fire shelter out. Now this is a last line of defense. So you're grabbing it because you want to run as fast as you can, essentially hike out, get to your safety zone. If that wasn't a possibility, if you were to get trapped, you would open it up. So if you want to try, go ahead, you can grab
I see a
those
left
handles
hand.
right there. Yep.
So left hand, there's this tag for a right hand. Okay, now
You
what?
can grab it, shake it out, and you can see it's kind of a heavy material. It's an aluminized, multiple layers.
Did I get it?
Yep.
Okay.
And you would essentially step into the bottom there.
Okay. All right, I'm in. I'm in.
And then you want to get as much air around you as possible and hold down all of the outer layers.
Oh my gosh. And this is all I have as a defense?
Yes, but it is a really good defense.
Oh,
It's multiple layers, aluminized materials that help reflect 97% of the radiant heat.
Yeah. There is not a lot of room in there, Karen.
No, there's not a lot of room.
It's got to be really scary for firefighters if they come to that.
Yes, we're really lucky here
Yeah.
in Minnesota. We've only deployed shelters once,
Yeah.
But it's always something that you need to be prepared for and something we train with.
Well, I do have a new appreciation for wildland firefighters now. And it's important stuff, so you can learn more about it. Obviously, we didn't cover it all, but you can learn more about it when you come out to the fair here at the DNR booth. It's right across the street from the WCCO booth, so you can't
better.
miss it.
Yeah.
AJ?
Seriously though, Pauline, you bring up a good point. It's one of those things that you may not necessarily think about, but those firefighters, they're putting themselves in harm's way by going into these areas that we're not going into, and the dangers that they go through every day in order to fight some of these forest fires. So really thank you for giving us that perspective. It just goes to show what they deal with on a day in, day out basis. So we appreciate it. Thanks, Pauline.